That's a dark joke. I do apologise. I get really dark.
You know, I think I'm pretty much used to your dark jokes from the Xbox, like talking all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, congratulations, man. When do you think the wedding's going to be?
We aim for 2018.
Awesome.
17, 18. That's what I said, 17, 18. Gives us the time to save up, get a house first,
Yeah.
and then just go from there a little bit, save up for a wedding, get married, live a bit, and then have some spawn.
Some spawn.
Tiny spawn, yes. I had the comic in my head. I had to get it out somewhere or another. You never read Spawn? Read Spawn. It's great. SPAWN. It's really good. It's dark. It's bloody. But it's really good. Don't watch the film. The film is terrible. The Cape CGI is shocking.
Yeah, so you're very still much into your computers. What is it you're working on at the moment? Your job?
Oh yeah, I'm a service desk analyst dealing with knowledge management as well for Capita. We work for BAE Systems who make submarines and defense weapons for the ministry and stuff like that. So we deal with the computers within BAE Barrow, NLO, which is New London office in America, Manchester, so pretty much loads of sites. It's good. It's hectic.
Yeah.
I love computers, so it's good fun.
Yeah,
How
you're still
about
very.
you? What are you doing now?
So what was that?
What are you doing now? I know you're going to Australia or something at some point.
Yeah, I'm going to Australia next year. So that's gonna be for my clinical elective, where I essentially just get to spend like 7 weeks in a hospital there, which would be great. I've seen the people in the year above. Their their photos on Facebook look amazing. And then at the moment, I'm just studying. I've like literally every day I've been in the library. It's been great fun. Reading up on things like that just span 6 years of medical. Like, oh, it's just been so much stuff. And then eventually, I'm going to take a massive exam. Which, like, what do you think? As an exam that encompasses medicine, how long do you think that exam should be?
Well, it depends what part of medicine you're looking at. You're talking about the entirety of medicine from A to Z, or you're looking at a specific part.
So when I say that, I mean the whole of preclinical and clinical medicine in the form of multiple choice question exam.
3 hours?
Ah, this is where you'd be wrong. It's an 8-hour blooming exam. 8 hours on a computer. Yeah, I know.
Is it non-stop?
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's separated into loads of 30-minute blocks, and you can either choose to go straight on to the next block, or you can then decide to take a total of 45-minute break throughout the entire 8 hours. That's the only break that you get given. It's insane. Yeah, I know. I just look at your face. I can see it's insane.
Yeah, no.
But once I get that done, it essentially means that I've done most of the hard work, and then once I pass one more exam, which is a lot easier, but it involves me having to fly to Los Angeles. I'll have to do a practical exam there, and then I can become a doctor in America, which would be awesome.
So what's your practical exam, like a prostate test?
No, it's just literally everything. But yeah, I think I probably have to do something like that. It'll be on a dummy though. It won't be on a real guy. Could you imagine like some poor soul having to like be the prostate guy for I think like 30 people in a day? That would be somewhat traumatizing.
Yeah, but you'd find someone who'd like it and be a willing test dummy.
Yeah, that's dubious.
My guy 27, he'd be everywhere. He'd spray it everywhere.
Dubious.
Exactly. Yeah. Get a blacklight.
God, see, I miss this. I haven't spoken to you like this for a long time. Like I just like when we were 15, just always talking to each other on Xbox. It was great.
The thing is, I think your headset broke, didn't it? So we started calling by actual house phone.
Yeah, no, I remember having to put like an elastic band on my phone, and so that we didn't have to do anything while we were playing.
Boxes were best.
1 minute, if I can find something. One sec. There's. Do you remember doing this?
Oh my word, that is old.
Yeah. So
Oh my word.
So this is something we called Guitar Halo 3, and we essentially made this map where I can't remember who's who in this picture, but like on the left you've got the guitarist, in the middle you've got the vocalist, on the right you got the bassist, and the back you got the drummer. Like it was so long ago, but I just found it today, and I was like, oh my god, I got to show this.
That is brilliant. That is
Yeah,
ancient. That's absolutely ancient.
yeah. But 1 minute, we've been given quite a few questions. I think some of them have been answered by you already. But 1 minute, what's this thing about? So, in terms of your recovery, what do you think is something that impeded it?
The obvious one which impeded was Emma. I mean, without meeting her, I didn't really see a form of recovery at that point. It was just every day was a day. I mean, years flew. When you spend all your time in your room doing absolutely nothing, scared to go out, time just flew by. Sleeping pattern went to hell. I'd go to bed about 7 in the morning. I'd sleep till about 3, 4 in the afternoon. So I was technically doing night shifts for like 5 years. That's all I did.
You know, I do remember you being awake at very odd times. Yeah, it was yeah. So, I mean, what do you think was the main driver behind that?
In what sense? Why I stayed up late?
Yeah, like what is it that was going on in your life that made you feel like this?
No, no, it's just what I did in school, like try to kill myself, just put me into a spiral. I just didn't want to. No, I didn't want to do anything. I just couldn't.
Mm.
I even though I thought and I tried to get myself back on track again. At some point, I thought, you know what, I'm making good recovery. Something then came around, bit me in the ass again, binged again, and sent me into another spiral, even worse. And I just didn't want to sleep. I don't think
Yeah,
I could sleep. I had to take sleeping pills at one point because I couldn't physically sleep, so I just stayed awake. These pills will knock you out. You take them in about 15, 20 minutes, you were gone.
really.
You just crawl yourself to your bedroom and just flop. But obviously, that then, if you keep taking them for a while, you put you in like a weird state. You didn't really feel anything. You're so tired and hungover. You'd wake up and you feel you were hungover, which didn't do well for me. Also, there was something in the pills which helped put weight on. So at that stage,
Yeah, it wasn't
it didn't
helping.
really. No, it wasn't a good combination of the two. And then obviously when I was on antidepressant pills, they also put weight on. So them two together were friggin' they were good.
No, I can
I mean, there's
imagine.
loads of medicine you can take in terms of like antidepressant and mood stabilizer that didn't do weight gain. But my therapist didn't think weight gain would be an issue. Um, so she prescribed them only to actually started reading into the side effects myself that weight gain was one of them. And that's why my weight was kind of going up and up at that point. Only until I told her, oh yeah, one of the side effects is weight gain. I'm a person who suffers from anorexia, who's got body issues and suffers from binge eating, and you didn't think that
Yeah, that was a
weight
good
gain
idea.
would be an issue.
See, I remember back when we were in Rhodes Farm, and I think some people were jokingly saying, you know, you've come in like this. How funny would it be if you then become obese when you like when you're back at home? And it, you know, I think it's something that does happen, and I think what people don't seem to realize is that eating disorders aren't just like one entity. They are all inherently related to the root cause of anxiety, and that can then, you know, just result in anything, whether it be binge eating, bulimia, anorexia, and you know, if you don't remove the inherent anxiety behind it, then you know that nothing can go forward really.